And the Greens are saying it is crazy to be saying that the only way you can fund education, fund schools, is to take money out of the pockets of university students, to actually take $2.3 billion out of the whole university sector, now take it out and undermine the capacity of the unemployed to look after a new baby in order to fund schools. No, there is another pathway, and that is fix the mining tax. 200 million is an absolute joke. Rio Tinto made $9 billion in profits last year. BHP making mega profits, and what do they pay in tax? 200 million. And to say this is to say that they now don't have to pay, or commodity price falls are causing this collapse. No, there are fundamental flaws in the mining tax, which means that all the projections into the future are going to be wrong as well, because the flaws are there in terms of the level the tax is waged at. Secondly, the problem with returning the royalties to the states. Thirdly, the accelerated depreciation provisions. There are all kinds of problems with this tax that need to be fixed. Let's fix them. Let's get the $26.2 billion that the PBO has said, the Parliamentary Budget Office has said, could be leveraged, especially if we added in gold. Why wouldn't we do that rather than, if you are seriously a crusader for education, and I'm an ex-teacher and I am a crusader for education, you recognise you have to put money into education from early childhood right through to tertiary. You don't rob parents with newborns or people in universities to pay for schools. That is a really bad idea. You need to fund them all.
Just on education, the government says there's a 10-year plan for the Gonski funding. Do you think there is now no reason the states should not sign up to Gonski? Do you think this budget will give them some political cover as well as some incentive to sign up to Gonski before the election?
Well, I'd love to see all the states sign up to Gonski before the election. There is no doubt we need a fairer funding model for our schools and a framework to do that. We have suffered for way too long with unfair funding models for schools. So I think there's every reason why the states should sign up before the election. Let's get it legislated, and the Greens would stand strongly in the Senate against any government in the future, or an Abbott government in the future, if they tried to actually fiddle again with a fair funding model for education. So there's every reason the states should sign up. It is more money for public schools because they are the ones that tend to be the most disadvantaged, and that's where the money needs to flow. So I would urge states to get on with it, sign up to Gonski. We want to get it through before the election.